Hey guys, welcome back to BALLCAP Sports. Wanted to come on real quick to talk about the latest free agent signing, and it's Felix Hernandez going to the Atlanta Braves on a one-year deal. It's actually a minor league contract with an invitation to spring training. If he makes the big league club, he gets $1 million. He's going to be competing for that number 5 spot in the rotation. A very crowded situation right now, but before we get into that, let's get into Felix. He'll be 34 years old in the 2020 season. Last year, his final year in Seattle, he went 1-8 with a 6.40 ERA in 15 starts. For his career, though, 169 and 136 with over 2,500 strikeouts, a 3.42 ERA, and a 1.20 career WHIP. 6-time All-Star, was elite from 09 to 15, was okay in 2016, but then the wheels just fell off in 2017. He was only 31 when the wheels fell off. His ERA from 2017 went 4.36 to 5.55 to 6.40 last year. Had the perfect game in 2012, one of the highlights of his career. When he got that done, was the first perfect game in Seattle Mariners history. Certainly one of the greatest pitchers of all time in Mariners history, and presents an interesting conversation in a few years once he retires and we start talking about the Hall of Fame for him, because in his 20s, he was one of the best pitchers in baseball. But his career wasn't just that. He's had some pretty ugly years now. So we'll see. That's a debate for another day. Let's look at how he fits in with the Braves. So the Braves rotation right now, the top 4 spots are set, right? It's Soroka, Foltynewicz, Fried, and Hamels. So 1, 2, 3, 4 set. It's the number 5 spot, and there's a lot of pitchers going for that number 5 spot. So the Braves already have Kyle Wright, Bryce Wilson, Ian Anderson, all young guys that, other than Wright, haven't even seen the big leagues yet, but are ready. Wright got a couple of appearances last year, didn't go so well, so that's not great. But then you've also got Toussaint and Newcomb, who did spend a good amount of time with the club last year. Newcomb the year before. Newcomb has spent the most amount with the big league club of all the pitchers that are going to be going for that number 5 spot. But he pitched mostly out of the bullpen last year, and that could happen again this year just because of the situation for the number 5 spot. And then Felix. So you've got Felix Hernandez going somewhere where there's a lot of competition, certainly a chance to win, but he's going to have to really fight for that number 5 spot. And maybe he wants that. Maybe he wants the competition for a spot on a club. Last year it was given to him. He made $27 million last year. And this year, at best, he'll make $1 million. And that's if he makes the club. So an interesting situation. He goes to Atlanta. There's other teams he could have gone to and certainly had a better shot at a spot in the rotation. But he goes to Atlanta where, again, he'll have a chance to win, but he's going to have to fight and compete for that number 5 spot. So Felix Hernandez signs with the Atlanta Braves. We'll see how that goes. Certainly if he doesn't make the big league club, I would think that the Braves would release him, and he could possibly end up with another club in April. So we'll see how that all goes for Felix. That's going to do it for this one. Just wanted to hop on real quick, update the Felix Hernandez news. We're going to keep doing the 2020 projections. I hope you guys are enjoying that. We're going to keep doing that. We did Randall Grichuk today. We're going to do Kevin Biggio tomorrow. We've got Teoscar Hernandez coming, Vladdy coming in the next day or two. So we're going to be getting these projections out. Hope you're enjoying them. If you haven't seen them yet, hop onto the page, check that out, and certainly subscribe if you're into it, because we're going to be doing all of the Jays and select big league names. And if you have any recommendations or if you have any requests, please, in the comments of the projections, let me know who you want to see. So again, that's it for this one. Felix to the Braves, and we'll be back when more news happens. Talk soon.